Morning, afternoon, evening. My name is McElroy, Director of African Missions for Christ Worldwide. This will be my first time on making a short documentary of CAANAN Land. Be able to see the house behind me, I think. So we're going to just kind of walk through all of this, let you know, especially you donors, where all your money is going into. So let's get started. Right now, as you can see, we're building a wall here. On the very far right side is one side wall which was built by the school, a government school. And we made a wall way in the back, one on the side over here, and now they're finishing up the front. And we'll be having a great wide red gate. Hopefully it'll all be done before we leave. So we leave in here November 22nd. So just want to let you know, everybody, all the donors, those who want to donate to the ministry, all your money goes into the ministry. Nobody gets paid. So every dollar, penny is well worth investing in God's kingdom. So let's start. I have 3 media crews. They'll be doing shooting by drones and cameras and whatnot. So it'll be interesting to see what goes on after this is all over with. So let's go. This is CAANAN Land. We have a little over 3 hectares of land, which is about 12 acres altogether. We purchased this property a little over 4 years ago from the government. We started building 4 years ago this past June. Quite a little story behind this. We had our own house plans and we sent it to the architect here in Malawi. We were planning on having a little over 3,000 square foot mission house, 7 bedrooms, each having their own bath and shower. So when we got here, their first year, they were pouring the foundation or working at it. And when I saw the foundation being worked on, I said to myself, what are they building here? A Taj Mahal? And we found out that people in Malawi, everything is measured by meters, not by inches or feet, but by meters. So we end up having the 7,000 plus square foot mission house. But God has his reasons, and it's good it worked out that way, because we do offer a lot of conferences. We have a lot of large groups. So basically this has become not just a mission house for missionaries. And when we're not here, then we have, it's like a retreat center for anybody who wants to come and use the facility. Either side of us here, it's all open still. They plant corn or whatever they can plant. This is very difficult soil here to grow. Yeah, it would be kind of nice to have some missionaries who knows a lot about farming and how we could make this soil be fertile and produce, but it does grow corn very well. So we're walking down our little path here. You can see we have workers. We're preparing a pathway for our next container, a 40-foot container. We have a house here to my left. That's for the administrator and his family. It's a nice house. They all have its own septic system. How it works, I have no idea, because Malawians do things differently. So, but everything works. I would say the house is probably 95% finished, but everybody, we have a lot of people working here. We have trees, a lot of mango trees. I can't remember what that tree is called, but it's very, I call it the medicine tree. It can heal a lot of diseases just by eating the leaves or the seeds. We have an open patio here overhead. It's where they have services for churches. We do have a church that meets here. They just purchased some land. Hopefully within the next year they'll have their own church building. I'll miss that because I really enjoy African worshiping and dancing. I like to see these guys stomp their feet and shake we know how to joyfully worship and praise God. I think as Americans can learn a few things. We still have a lot of landscaping to do. This is all 4 years. It's only been God's grace. It's beyond my comprehension. Sometimes we've come this far. Because we only have 100 donors in this ministry. 100 people that give, some sporadically, some give monthly, some quarterly or whatever. But some of the donors are very generous. So again, we say thank you to all those who give. This is where your money is going. And of course, this is just part of it. A lot of the funds that we get go to the mission field itself, or we feed school children when we have school crusades. We can minister to 5,000 to 7,000 kids a day. That's usually for a 5-day period. We feed them rice and beans mixed with spaghetti sauce. The sauce helps them build up the immune system. Most of these kids never had rice before. We have prison crusades too. Because of the COVID-19, they're not allowing us to do school crusades, and we can't visit the prisons, but we are going to go there and deliver food to them. This food is an issue. We completed a food work relief project that one of our donors donated a huge grant where we were able to feed at least 500 families for a month. This is the back side of the mission house. You see we've got workers, the ladies who does the washing and cleaning and cooking. Straight ahead of us we have another storage shed. That was the first storage shed that we built. I think 2 years ago we had a big windstorm and the whole roof just was taken off. And also for my kids that come in here and raid this place. We always give them a piece of bread and spread peanut butter on it. They're hungry. This is the van that we use. Same van we've had for years, the same driver. His name is Gift. He got married last year and has a child on the way. Busy man. This is our kitchen, outdoor kitchen. To the right of it, We have a couple of guys who does all the cooking for the work crews and anybody who wants to eat their food. It's all African food, so me, I'll starve to death, I guess. We have two containers, a small container, the orange one, we have a blue one. Excited to buy containers if we can for storage purposes. We got one more coming in here, so we have plenty of storage because we're using one of our bedrooms, which is the master bedroom, and it's all full of rice. Of course, the media crew uses that too as well. As you can see in the background, there's property back there. We'll have a lot of trees. You can see there, we want to thank one of our donors. We're able to put a bore well, not just for us, but anybody around the villages here can use it. We just installed a big water tank here, so now we have water for the showers. No hot water, but usually over a period of time the water in the tank gets warm, so you're getting like a cool shower, which is nice because it's so hot here. Good morning. Smile. Smile. We have another container coming in with another water pump, and we have necessary intake and outtake hoses to use to pump the water out of these shallow wells, so we could use those for watering the gardens and shrubs and so forth. This is our backyard garden. We've got mango trees, banana plants, the dirt here is black clay, just about. It's just can't even squish it with your hand. It's just hard. They tell me we need fertilizer and sand, mix it, and it's just very hard. Last year I brought a rear end rotor tiller. I thought that might do something, but when I tried it the first day, the tines just walked because the ground is so hard. But it didn't seem to bother the Malawians. They thought it was a, they never had a rotor tiller like that before. So, but this is God's creation here. He knows what's going on. So, yeah. So I think, well, let's kind of see if we can walk through the house a little bit here. And I remember when we had that windstorm and rain, it took off the storage roof. Everything was flooded. When that day happened, we had to leave the next day, so we had to walk from our main entrance to the main road, and people was carrying our luggage, and we were walking through mud. So, but we're in Africa. My wife will not have a building unless she has her pillars. So she's got pillars. I brought this charcoal grill with us, and they never seen one either. So, but they do all their outdoor cooking. They're using their charcoal. this stuff here, that's what they use for cooking. All their cooking is done outside. So I try to do some cooking outside too. But I bring Kingsford briquettes. So, okay, we'll walk through here. Oh, we have a lady behind us here, Efwa. She is a prophetess. She's prophesied a few things over me. How she comes up with that, I don't know, because only God could tell her those
The Holy
things.
Spirit.
But she's been coming with us now for the last 2-3 years from Ghana. Of course, we've been to Ghana. I think I've been there 3 times. Did some prison outreaches there too. So let's walk through here.
Yes.
I won't show you this room because this is where all the cooks and the ladies do their working. We have bunk beds in there too, sewing machine. Sewing machine, we do have a sewing class group that we started here. In fact, they'll be graduating next week, I think. So, we have 3 bedrooms down here, 2, 3, and 4. We have 3 bedrooms down here, and also the storeroom for food, perishable items. And this room here, this here was supposed to be our kitchen, but we made into a bunk room for work crews. But this year we didn't have the 40-man work crew because of the virus. But it was intended for a kitchen and dining area. As big as you can see. Probably great for youth crusades. They have a place to sleep. And this is our family area where we eat, drink, have fellowship. We have a refrigerator, we have a chest freezer there. You can see a lot of the design work in the ceilings. I think the guy did a great job. I do some cooking myself.
Yes.
Some of the ladies like waffles or pancakes
Yes. We had some.
or hash browns. I like hash browns with sausage gravy poured over.
We enjoy it. Yes.
Yeah, so this is the inside. And we have another bedroom here. Right now it's where all the coordinators sleep. And that little office there for the pastor. And our other coordinator has one of the bedrooms for his office. So, okay, going on to the patio here. We're going to have an eye clinic today, sorting out reading glasses. Yeah, people, if you're hearing this, we need reading glasses. You can go to Dollar Tree and get a pair of reading glasses for $1. And so whatever we get, I think, I don't know what, yeah. They could use 100, 125. These are pretty, they're doing okay there. But we have a optometrist, I think one from the hospital and one who's independent. I think they work together. So, well, this has been a brief tour of CAANAN Land, the house, and what's going on. Work is always going on, whether we're here or not. So really happy with the new administrator we have. He's a visionary. He's kind of like a jack of all trades. So I thank the Lord for him. And I guess that's about it. Of course, my wife is, I see her coming down the stretch here. Okay, we'll go down and meet her. Yes, we put in a water line too when we built start building, and when we did that, there was no homes. You didn't see all these homes being built until the water line came in. Because we put it in, everybody now is building homes. They have water. This is my African queen.
Hello, Reverend Ross.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine.
We have just gone to take a walk around the outside of the compound. Reverend Graham and the administrator. This land is, how much did you say? 500 meters?
Yeah, one way.
In length.
500 meters in length, one way, and 3 meters. I don't know how you can calculate that.
500 meters will be 1,500 feet.
1,500 feet by, what is the...
Width.
100
meters.
100 meters by 300.
300 by 1,500
1,500
by
feet
300.
by 300 feet. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's a lot of land. That's a lot of land. And we have a river that runs through the place. So we just gone around to see.
Do they call it a river?
Oh, a stream. It's like, it's actually a stream because there's only one.
To me, it's a runoff. It's not a stream. It's a runoff when the water has to go somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah.
So,
because there's only one lake that supplies the country, isn't it? Lake Malawi. That's it. So really, but there's a little stream that runs off the compound, so we are trying to do a drainage so that it doesn't become waterlogged or even break down the walls that we have just built around the property. We want to thank you, all our partners and donors and prayer partners, for all that you have done. I mean, this is CAANAN land and it's beautiful. It's beautiful with the background of the mountain. I'm telling you, you'll sit down on the porch, the wind is blowing, and look at the tree, the acacia. Are those acacia tree with beautiful flowers? We have mangoes growing here. We plan to make it a retreat center, isn't it? Right? A retreat center. So come with us to Malawi, the warm heart of Africa, and this is our